hello, level that is arguably worse. Let's just take the flippers because there's a room right here. Interesting. Okay, that's definitely wrong. Definitely wrong. Oh wait, that's a pair of skates. Why is there a pair of skates up there? Wait, I can get a pair of fire boots from there. Interesting. Just for the purpose of exploring.
Bummer.
What? Whatever. I wanted to restart anyway. I didn't mean to die there, but I'm not mad that I did. I'm gonna leave those skates. I don't think I need them now. I could very easily be screwed already with this level and not even know it. I mean, it's untimed for a reason. Take the blocks in here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? 13 more? What if I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 9, 10. That seems workable, especially if I get a blue key. I don't know if this is even required, but it seems like a good thing to do. Let's see, I didn't see any yellows. Which worries me that I didn't see any yellow keys anywhere in the level. Maybe there's one under one of these blocks, I don't know. It's worth checking. This level feels like Frozen in Time. Except worse. 'Cause Frozen in Time was really good because of how simple it was. Okay, let's just go down here. Hey, I picked up all the chips. Whoa!
Bummer.
Ah! What the heck? I can't say I like that. I really can't say I like that. uh... Okay then, let's try something completely different. Just cause that start just doesn't seem useful to me. Let's try taking everything but the flippers, I don't know. Wait, no, that will never work. Will it? It might. Man, this is gonna be so weird because it's going through rooms twice. But the first time you're just picking up chips, the second time with one set of boots, and you have a second set of boots that you're doing something else with. Still, it's very puzzling. Can I take these blocks into other rooms? Yeah, I can take a block up here, through here. There's absolutely nothing stopping me from taking a block as far as here. This structure does keep me from taking any blocks. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. But that was a bad start anyway. Man, this is weird, this level. Like, really weird. I don't think it's the good weird either. So from what I know, what boots do I want to take? I think taking the flippers first was a good idea. It's just the question is, what do I do with it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 1, 2. I'm just trying to find a way to essentially bridge across this room. Because I feel like that's a good thing to do. Five, 6, 7, 8. Put one here is 9. 10, 11, 12. No, I'd come up one short if I bridged around that way. This is so weird. Like, these blocks being next to this room is not a coincidence. That much I guarantee. Yeah, it takes 5 blocks to get to here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't have more than that. Granted, there's that block between the reds. But that block just adds a whole other layer of problem to it. Because that block's only useful in one place. Well, maybe not. No, it does look like I could take it around. Yeah, if I moved it left and then up and then right and then down through here. Let me just take a look at the map. Oh. Okay then, the green key has to come last to get the toggle to be able to get out. Simple enough. Yeah, I think starting with the flippers is the right idea. I'm gonna leave the skates because I've already shown I can do this part without them. But I do want these fire boots now. That will give me the 2 red keys, which will give me the yellow, which if I'm careful... Wait. Would give me a blue. I don't see any way to get that without taking the suction boots, though. Can I afford taking the suction boots as well? And leaving just 2 pairs of skates behind? Can I afford doing that? Maybe the key to the block room is that one of the traps gets opened or what, or something. View button connections. Yes, actually. Several of them get opened, but the important one is one that will allow me access. That's so weird. Back-to-back levels I don't really like, though. But yeah, this one right here will open up. Which means 3 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can put the other one right. No, I can't put the other one right there. But if I bridge down like this and leave the other block here, then I can. I still need one more so I can get a green key later, but again, there's more than enough blocks for what I'm trying to accomplish here. Which again makes me think I'm missing something. I don't know. A link to up there? It's probably a link to over here that I'm missing. Like the teleport. Yeah, it's probably the teleport. So I'm gonna restart again. I'm gonna bridge wait, no, it's still... Never mind. I don't need to. It's better for me to bridge like that just because of the removed blocks. Or the removed water. Never mind, I'm not gonna restart. This is messed up. Wait, no, I wanted to bridge down here. So that it was one more. Right? Maybe? Yeah, I wanted to bridge here. Well, whatever, we'll see how many more blocks I would need with this method anyway. This level is awful. Wait, what? I have one extra block? No, I don't. I'm doing something wrong again. It would take at least... Would it take at least one more block? And my chat's always quiet. I don't know why, but it always is. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. We'll just put that there. This room doesn't make any sense. I mean, unless I can get in from through here. But as far as I can tell, I need to go take the suction boots now as well. Which is funny, because if I come in here now... I would no longer need the fire boots. I could take those later. We'll see if being able to take the fire boots later would be a useful thing, but flippers and suction boots seems like the way to start. Nice hidden wall. Well, this doesn't look very fun. Now I have a pair of skates, which I could get out anyway. Now I can get this red key. Yeah. I know there's a paramecium on the outer edge, so I'm just waiting for it. These red keys will give me a yellow key. Weirdness. But yeah, about that yellow key. I only get the one yellow key. And if I had fire boots, I could potentially make the extra block useful, but since I don't, I can't. Let's say this paramecium is why this level is untimed. Actually, wait. Oh. The fact that I wasted a block actually will keep me from getting the green key. But if I can mime everything up to getting the green key, then I should be fine. Ooh. If I get the green key, I have toggle, and I have access back to that room. The room with the walker is really annoying, but... Oh. Just bring you there for no reason at all. Yep, if I had the fire boots still, which I already know is possible to do. Then I could get in there, but since I don't have the fire boots, I can't. So if I leave the fire boots alone, then I can obtain the yellow key. We'll just pretend we have the yellow key. Oh. Yeah, fire boots would again let me go down there, get the blue key, which would let me come out here, go over here, through there, get the green key, loop back around through everything, come down here, hit the toggle, and loop back through that room. Seriously, though? This is what I was afraid of? Oh yeah, well this room's pure evil. That's to be expected.
Bummer.
That room with the walkers is 100% evil. I think I want skates for dealing with it. Yeah, I have to go through that room, it looks like 3 times. I hate this level even more now. But I have a method. There's a method to the madness at this point. You're kidding me, right? I overlooked a detail? I overlooked a detail. I can't turn the blocks around with this. Ah. Dang it. Then what can I do with the blocks? I mean, it doesn't make sense. I thought I got somewhere. But instead I get 1 block in here. I don't see a way to get more. Yeah. It's a really big detail that I don't see a solution to. Flippers and suction boots. Alternatively, if I had flippers when I came over here, instead of fire boots. But I need to either take the flippers or the suction boots and fire boots, or I can't start the level. And either one gives me those yellow keys as well. So let's just so this start doesn't work. So let's try this start, just for something different. The problem then becomes, how do I deal with the waterlogged room? Because that becomes a problem without a solution, as far as I'm concerned. I can pick up all the chips with just the fire boots and suction boots. What if... No. No, I don't see any way to get there. To get to that chip in the middle. Even though with a block slide I do see a way to get somewhat close. No way to get that a block through the fireballs. No way to get a trap. Yeah, there's no way to get one of the chips in that room if I don't start by taking the flippers. And just taking the flippers results in needing to take either the fire boots or the suction boots, and at deduced I need either of those. If I take both, then it doesn't work. Because if I do that, I've taken too many boots. And nothing I do will result in a solve. So I get stuck without the 2 yellows. And by that I mean I get stuck without a way into the lower area. Now if I leave the suction boots for the second pass through as well, and I lose the 2 recessed walls, and I can't get the second pair of yellow keys to make that work. Actually, no, I lose... No, I do lose both. No, I lose one. And with the suction boots later, that might work. Starting by just taking the flippers, and then looping around. It's so crazy. Just might work. And I don't see needing skates anywhere, so I'm just gonna take these now. Take the fire boots. This is this is a solution that, if it works, will be ridiculous. And if it doesn't work, then it was ridiculous and I didn't expect it to work anyway, but there's a chance. I'm taking it. I just need to set this room up exactly right. So that A, I can pick up this green key, and B, I can leave. And if I can set that up, I think I'm somewhere. Oh, and did I mention that somewhere would say that this is easier than Recurring Dream, if I'm right? Maybe it's just because I overlooked the bug on Recurring Dream for forever. Okay, so what did I do from here? I need to go there, and then I need to start bridging down farther. Down. Okay, so 5 more blocks. I have 5 more. So I have just enough for this approach to work. Or to not break and still have a chance of working, I should say. Another one down, and then the rest go to the left. This is ridiculous. Alright, 2 blocks left. I know where they're both going. These blocks will both allow me access to somewhere I wouldn't have access to without them. Which makes it a really clever placement, actually. Yep. Yeah, those will give me access to both of those chips later. And that means it's time to do this part. So, what was the plan again? I think the plan involved taking both of these boots. I think. No, because I have to go through a thief still, so I don't want either of the boots yet. Come on. No, come on. This is ridiculous. This is one of the most ridiculous melee levels I've ever seen. And yeah, this is what I would classify it as. So, I think I can get down here. If I can't, I am on the run for a huge portion of the level.
Bummer.
No! Just as soon as I saw it. Oh, that's so annoying. 'Cause I was just trying to get to here. But as far as I can tell, this solution, as far as I can tell, this would work. I'm just really, 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 really annoyed with this level for including those walkers. Those walkers have no place in this level. They eat your time. They aren't fun. So stupid. I mean, yeah, I could potentially skate past, but that's equally as stupid. More stupid is that every time I die, I have to do this really long block pushing section again. And since it's quite possible to die in the walker room at no actual fault, this is one of the worst official levels I have ever played. I'm not just saying that either. I do not like this. One, two, three. Yep. I hope I have the solution right. I really do. Because it would be really annoying if I had to do this again. And again. And again. Trying to figure out where my mistake in the route is. Ten, 9, from the last block, 8, and then drop down to 0. How many times do I have to pass through the walker? Twice? I think I have to pass through the walkers twice. That's disgusting.
Bummer.
You're kidding me, right? You are kidding me that my game decided to lag there. Seriously? Seriously? Lag there? So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make sure this route works in the editor before I even try playing it again. So I have no boots. My no boots take me up here. Like, they get me through this room through pure shenanigans. Get me through there, through here, down to here. Those are gone. So I come over here, this block gets moved. Boom, boom, boom. Clear out this dirt, head back around this way, go back over here. Those are gone. View, show button connections. Fantastic. The suction boots let me enter through this path and get the yellow key that way. So I can still get the yellow key with just the suction boots. So we get the yellow key. Go through this room. Again, power of suction boots lets me go like so. Boom. This block goes down, this block goes down, this block goes over. Push this block. Pops out here, follow it, it pops out here, I'm here, I can loop back around, re-enter through here with the blue key and no boots. That's fine, because I don't need the boots anymore. Walk through this room, walk through that room, ghost like so, and solve. Well, technically there's using the blue key for the green key, going back, getting this, and then going in here. But I only have to survive the walker room once. This will work. You know, just the moment things aren't stupid. Like, can I just say how much I hate this block pushing section? And then the walkers, and then everything about this level. I do not like it. Easily one of the poorest designed official levels. It's because it doesn't know what's fun and what's stupid. And it shows it with the walker section and the long paramecium wait. If there was no monster on the outer edge, I'd say this would be a lot better. But that monster exists. And so, as a result of that, and the walker room, and one moment of lag, I have to do this block pushing section so many times. And it's not even an interesting block pushing section. Those do exist, ones that remain somewhat interesting even after you've done them a few times. This is just doing the same thing over and over until either you screw up the block pushing, get screwed by the walkers, or I don't even know. Just look at all this block pushing that has to be done. It's just sad. This is just artificial length. And considering I know the next level is Avalanche, which is nothing but pushing blocks, it could get very annoying very quickly if I don't figure it out. But I already know I'm looking in the editor straight away for it, so it could be worse. Hi, Mr. Walkers. No, they're terrible. They're just right out of sync. Okay, I could have gone there, but I didn't. Come on, guys. Let me through. Like, I need to wait for a very specific set of circumstances if I want to survive this room. Nah, that was almost it. Yeah. I think I had a 50% chance of death there. So we're just gonna wait. I have the red keys give me the yellow gives me the blue gives me the green gives me the toggle gives me the exit. I just have to be patient. I'm not patient. I'm not a patient person. Yeah, so the suction boots and the skates. Are they even required? Oh yeah, I do need the suction boots, but I don't need the skates. Oh, yes, I do. I do have to go through the walker room a second time. Why? Wait here. Wait, do I? Yeah, I can't go through that room backwards, can I? I don't think it's worth risking. Oh, no, I can. Yeah. I would not have done that if I hadn't mimed it just before. Yellow key. Now we're out here. I feel like this is it. So now I just have to wait a long time. Wait a long time, go through a couple of rooms I've already gone through a few times. Get the green key, hit the toggle button, and then I just have to get to the exit. Right? Right? No, of course it's not going to be that easy. Because there's one not so minor detail I just realized I've overlooked. All the traps now are just traps. Which means I can't go back down that way. And that gets in my way. I thought I was done. But no such luck. No such luck. Why? I got to the toggle, but I was unable to actually get out. There's no other way. So what would happen if I tried skipping the flippers? I've already pretty much determined I can't skip the flippers. Because if I try to skip the flippers, I can't get one of the chips in the glider room. I can get all but one, as far as I can tell. Even if I took every other boot, would I be able to? No, I wouldn't. So as a result, I need the flippers. Addendum. What if I loaded that room up? Like the water room up with blocks. So when I took... No, I would need... Because I need those flippers to get anywhere. No way I can get the tank buttons pressed again. I can always push the toggle again, but that does me no good.
Bummer.
What gives? Since what I ended up coming up with for this water room barely works, there's just enough blocks. Chip needs to hit the toggle before he can exit. So you need to hit the toggle, and then there needs to be a way through. If I could find a way to skip the fire boots, again, it requires taking the flippers. If I could just find a way to skip the fire boots, this pink ball would end up in a different cycle.
Bummer.
And I would be able to walk down through the area, which would make that route work. But I would need to skip the fire boots, which I can pick up the chips, but I can't move the blocks. Which means... Except, wait a minute. I don't need to move all the blocks if I'm skipping the fire boots. Do I need this path open again? No, I don't. Because I'm using the fire boots to make this a path. Because I'm using the fire boots to make this a path, I do still need to take the suction boots now. So what does not having the suction boots mean for later? It means I have to use the fire boots to get to the yellow key under the block. But that's something that's possible to do. So leaving the fire boots, I suppose I can take the skates as well, because I've already proven I don't need those. I don't trust my odds. Actually, no, I do trust my odds skating through the walker room more. So I'm just going to take these now. And I think I'm in business. I sincerely hope that this is right. Wait, no, I can't even push any blocks. Yes, I can. Wait, no, I can't because of the recessed walls. I'm stupid. I can move one block in here. One. Without the fire boots. Trying to leave the fire boots does give me the problem of how do I get to a blue key later? That's a pretty big problem. Like, it's huge. I mean, how? I don't see any way to start that doesn't take the flippers. But I also don't see any way to do this part that doesn't ruin everything. This is so frustrating. Because I can't take these blocks anywhere. I mean, technically I can move these blocks later. Like, with this paramecium gone. But I don't have the flippers then, so all I can do is bridge across to here. Which doesn't help! Because I don't have the flippers then. And because I don't have the flippers, nothing works. Like, this room seems to require one of either this trap to be open at the end, which is impossible due to the structure of the level. So the structure of the level says that trap has to be open at the end, or I have to leave the fire boots. One of the two. This is impossible, so it has to be leave the fire boots. Logically, the only way to get some of the chips at this point is to take the suction boots. And naturally, the only way to leave the opening room, leaving the fire boots, is, okay, this chip requires the flippers. Exiting the level requires this trap open, impossible, so it actually requires fire boots to be left behind to be taken later, which means the suction boots and the flippers have to be taken first. As a result of that decision, these blocks cannot be pushed into this room, which brings up the problem of how do I get the green key? Because both of these traps never open. So some big huge loop I can do? No. Is there any way I can get a block into a teleport? No. In the fire boot phase, what can I do with the blocks? Bridge, 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 bridge. Straight across. Can't do anything with up here. So, in conclusion, this level makes no sense at all. Because of this room. This room is the only thing keeping you from getting anywhere. don't want to ruin my streak of not getting hints in this. But at the same time, I feel like I might need to for this level. Because it doesn't seem solvable, and I've exhausted everything I can think of. And I do mean everything I can think of. Taking 3 boots doesn't work. Because then you can't get the yellow key later. Is there a way around this trap? Like through here? No, because there's only the one blue key in the level. It's only the one. This is so stupid. I mean, what's the trick to this? It's probably something really, 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 really stupid, like do that or something. I mean, either I leave the flippers, which I already deduced I can't do. Yeah, it comes down to either I leave the flippers or I leave the fire boots. And both of them have their problems. Leaving the fire boots makes getting a green key later impossible. And leaving the flippers makes getting one of the chips impossible. So, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't moment. Taking both of those boots, though tempting, also doesn't seem to work. So when I tried taking both, you know what happened? A whole lot of nothing good. I was able to get everything set up the way I thought needed to be set up to win the level. And was greeted with a nasty surprise that there's no way through this after you've hit the green button. That trap doesn't let you through. So that means that taking the flippers and the suction boots and setting up the blocks so that you can just get the green key doesn't work. Because there's no way to interrupt the pink balls because they just keep you from getting any farther. So, no matter what I do, at some turn, either this trap stops me, getting to this green key stops me, getting to this chip stops me, or getting past these pink balls stops me. No route. So no logical course of action can avoid all 4 of these issues. Or in the case of these, or can avoid getting both of these while not triggering either of those. No logical course of action. So you know what that means? It's an illogical course of action. Leaving the fire boots, I can take blocks up. Let me just do that. Leaving the fire boots, I can get all the chips perfectly fine. I can take the blocks up through here instead on the retrip. I can go wee and take them down through the teleport. Problem. Pretty big problem with that. Wait, no, it's not a problem. Wait, no, I do need to take the suction boots, which means I get stranded here. So that doesn't work. So that gets released, but there's no way for me to get a block past this. Correction, I can get one through there, but that doesn't do me any good. Like, there's nothing! There's nothing! Unless... Okay, I see a potential solution. It involves this bottom path. With these 3 blocks. And the fact that this is a water tile. I always have access to up here, which means I always have access to right here. So I have access to this parity. But by partial posting a block, I can get a block in the other parity, which I don't have access to anymore. But what if I partial posted myself? You're kidding me, right? So this section, I'm going to ghost it. Ghosting is a technique wherein you take a section of level and you test it. So as you can see, I have a little testy thing right here. So if I'm correct, what just happened? Alright, that's what just happened. Okay, so maybe if I wedged this way instead. Yes! That's what I was missing. I can use the teleport shenanigans to my advantage. I can use these teleports and get Chip with the 3 blocks to get rid of this water, to get rid of the water space where I was previously standing. And I can do this after hitting the toggle by looping around. No, I can't do this after hitting the toggle by looping around. Because of this closed toggle wall. I can't. And this was with the flipper fire boot opening that I nearly made it. Which means this recessed wall is gone. This recessed wall over here gets used. Though I could No, yeah, this recessed wall gets used to go up here. Which would mean I would need these other 2 yellow keys, but I can't obtain those. Unless I leave one of my boots for this phase. Still, this is an idea I did not have before. Of wedging these blocks. Oops. Like so. And then just partial posting my way through. Yeah, I can partial post my way through. If I can figure out how to deal with this room. Because this recessed wall only lets me in there once. Now, I would need the other 2 yellow keys, but to do that, I need to not do the flipper fire boot opening. I need to do the flipper section boot opening. Which doesn't let me do any block pushing. Which doesn't, in turn, doesn't let me get does not let me get the blue key, or it does not let me get the green key. And that doesn't make sense. So it doesn't matter how much I look at the editor and how much I just look at the level and try and figure it out. Nothing makes it fit together. Even the teleport shenanigans I just found don't make this fit together. Wherein, be able to switch parity and survive it. It doesn't help. I still am completely unable to get what I want. This is disturbing. At least with You Can't Teach an Old Frog New Tricks, there was progress. There was understanding of what needed to be done throughout. With this level, I don't even know what I'm doing wrong because there's a couple different possible approaches. But none of them make any sense. If I don't take the fire boots, I can't do the block pushing. If I don't take the flippers, I can't get all the chips. So, it really is a damned if I do, damned if I don't. Why is this level in the set? This level is garbage. Like, this should not have been here. You Can't Teach an Old Frog New Tricks shouldn't have either. Recurring Dream, yeah, it's fine for this. But You Can't Teach an Old Frog New Tricks should not have been a CCLP level. Yeah, it was fun, but I'm not the typical CC player. This level should not be in the set. This level should not. And there's nothing anyone can say to convince me otherwise. It just, everything you try leads up against some detail that says, no, that doesn't work. And there's nothing that you can do. Not a thing. between the block pushing and the everything else, this level's stupid. It takes way too long to try anything. And when everything you try just runs up against one of the same 2 dead ends. Sorry, 3 dead ends. With those 3 dead ends being, if I don't take the flippers, this chip is impossible to get. If I don't take the fire boots, this is impossible to get. If I take both the flippers and the fire boots, there's no way to finish the level. Even with the teleport shenanigans. So, clearly what needs to be done is I need to preserve the fire boots. Like, that's the only option I'm seeing. But preserving the fire boots means not having the blocks. And not having the blocks means, really, in the strictest sense, no way of getting to the green key. The fire boots would give me 2 extra yellows, which the 2 extra yellows would in turn let me go down here without having to use these recessed walls. And as a result, skip on through here, skip on through the teleports, and get to the exit with the toggle flipped. But this requires me to preserve the fire boots or the flippers. And the fire boots are the only option for that I see. I mean, unless I'm just missing something about how I can get it, how I can approach this room. But I don't think so.
Bummer.
Good, I've now unlocked the next level. Whatever. Yeah, nothing seems to work. This level doesn't even look like it should be that hard. That's what's really bothering me. This doesn't look like it should be that hard. I was told this would be way easier than You Can't Teach an Old Frog New Tricks. It's not! This is harder! By a lot. Like, it's not even funny how much harder this level is. You can't, because like, You Can't Teach an Old Frog New Tricks. You could solve bit by bit. You could even skip past parts sometimes if you had no clue how to do it. And even if you messed up, you could still try and check what you had. This level, you can't do anything without trying everything. And I've tried everything. Clearly not because I haven't solved it. But this isn't like Vulcan, where I still had an idea. I was just missing one detail of the idea. I am so torn between not wanting to just get help, or look something up, or I don't know, and wanting to just do everything myself and not get that help and just rely on me and the editor. I thought it was going to be this. I thought it was going to be You Can't Teach an Old Frog New Tricks or Avalanche. That would keep me from doing that, if anything. No. It's this. if I don't take the fire boots, I don't have the blocks. Until after I take the flippers. Until after I've lost the flippers. And I can't afford to lose the flippers! So what if we just ignored trying to leave through this room? Because I'm past trying to leave through this room. Because that part of it doesn't work. Instead, we'll focus on trying to leave through down there. With what monsters I know wake up, essentially. I can get to here, but then I can't get anywhere. There's no way to get them off a pushed block off of this row. Which means there's no way to get to the green key. There's a tank button, but it's guarded by the pink ball. Because it's guarded by the pink ball, I can never press it. If I could press it, would it be useful? No. It's just... I need to leave the fire boots. But I can't leave the fire boots. So I need to leave the flippers. But I can't leave the flippers. Makes sense. Like, it's back here. Again, I know the area. I know that I can partial post with those and bypass the trap. But I can't get the green key without the fire boots and the flippers with any method I've found. So what does that mean I should do? Probably try and find a way of getting the green key without one of the two. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's clearly possible, but...
Bummer.
Paradoxically, I need the flippers and the fire boots at the same time. If I take the fire boots and the suction boots, then I do have access to the blocks. But, what can I do with them? No way of getting that chip if I start with that. And yet that feels like it might work if I could just find a way to... No, it feels like it would work if I could just find a way to get to that chip. Likewise, with the actual almost solution I found that gets caught right here, which is literally, by the way, 8 tiles from the exit that it gets stopped, which is just cruel. I had to use this recessed wall on the way in, and then to get the other thing I had to use that, the left recessed wall. I could partial post my way out. I mean, if I start by getting all the chips, and I just ignore the green key, required for me to reach the toggle, required for me to solve the level, then I can use the fire boots to get the 2 yellow keys, and have unlimited access to down here. Yeah, it really just does seem like it comes down to doing this room without the flippers. That's really all it seems to come down to, and that annoys me. That really annoys me, just what it comes down to. It almost looks like I could bridge down from here, but there's no way to get the blocks to up there, so I wouldn't be able to move the blocks to a huge loop and bridge just straight down. Besides the point, without the flippers, I can't get this chip. So I have to start by taking the flippers. So let's just ask a really stupid question. Why doesn't the triple opening work? Answer: because there's no way to do anything after that point. Why? Because you get all the boots stolen before you can get anywhere.
Bummer.
Why? Just why? Why is this level stupid? Yes, stupid is the technical term. tanks come back. Like, that's guaranteed. The tanks come back. Like, because what I was looking at is trying to move one of these blocks over. But the problem is, the tanks come back. If I hit the toggle, the tanks move back. Because the pink ball's trap is still open, and then that gets hit. It's an interesting idea, Guilt moving back there, but it doesn't work. Especially because the one I would want is linked all the way over in the bottom right where the chip can never go. So it's like, why? What is the trick? What is the one detail I am overlooking, keeping me from getting anywhere on this? What is this detail? This is so annoying. Just nothing makes any sense. There has to be something I'm missing. There has to be. I mean, I've deduced that this has to be the boot opening. There's nothing else it can be. I've also deduced that that this doesn't work. Well, sorry, it could still technically be. No, it can't be flip or fire, because then I can't get back down here. just want to know what I'm missing here. So I can rate it myself if it's something stupid, or so I can rate the designer if it's something just, well, the other stupid. I need the, like, the problem is, in order to do any block pushing, you need the flippers and the fire. Unless you don't, and I just don't see how.